Sorry about that. Yes, I'm kind of quiet. Hey, Tiddly Fisher, and hello, Chris. How are you all? Everybody doing okay? Well, okay. I hope so. I'm just here trying to what am I trying to do? I'm trying to cook something this time of night, but this is for tomorrow. I've been at the temple, y'all, today. I sure have. I was at the temple. Sure was. I need to bring this over here so I can charge it up on this side, because then I can talk to y'all. Let me switch this over a little bit. Y'all been doing all right? I hope so. Y'all, I got something to tell you. It been crazy, man. It has been crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay? I'm about to go crazy. Hello? This moon ain't gonna be no joke, buddy. As we prepare, and I'm not just saying that because, it's all the witches talking about this moon, and that's why I'm talking about it too. The reason why I'm talking about it is it's confirmation that it's getting ready to go down. It's confirmation. Now, I'm not saying this is the end of the world. I'm just saying I can tell something is off kilter here. Now, it's not going to affect everybody the same. Some folks going to breeze through it, and it's going to be uneventful. And but all the witches are going to be affected in some kind of way or another. Some witches may just prosper, get all the things they need, want, whatever. It's harvest time for them. And some witches and stuff like that really gonna have to brace themselves. Hello? They'll have to brace themselves. Remember, I gave y'all a little class the class last night on how these rituals work. That, people start in advance and they work and they work and they work, and then they harvest during the full moon. The full moon is harvest time for witches, y'all. Let me see how y'all doing. Well, hello, Chris, Kane, and thank you for moderating as I smell like I'm burning something up. Y'all, wait till I tell you. Y'all got to hear what happened to me today. Y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear it. Y'all got to hear it. Y'all got to hear it. So, anyhow, let me get this in here. So, I want to acknowledge everybody in the chat as I continue to smoke up the kitchen. Okay? I didn't expect for this. It kind of smells slightly scorched, y'all. If y'all want to know what it smells like, it's a slight scorchness. I'm making my own little calabash over here. Now let's talk. Okay. Ooh. Let me put some seasoning on it, y'all. Give me a minute. Put some of this here on here. My favorite. I have a seasoning that has garlic, and what else it got in it? Got a garlic and herb seasoning. That's what I got. And it's big and zesty. That's the name of the company. Now look. And I got some potatoes, some new potatoes. I got them boiling and stuff. Look. Okay, let me get my chair. Drag it over here. I got a big old huge, trying to give you all a visual picture of what's going on in the kitchen. Besides all of the junk I've accumulated, because I love to buy packages and stuff like that of different vegetables and stuff like that. I guess they vegetables, rice and sides, with the chicken flavor, broccoli and stuff. I mean, I got a slew of that stuff on my countertop. Look, y'all, the lights are on in the goddamn temple. The lights are fucking on, y'all. It's on. The water on, y'all. And I'm going to be doing some footage. That's what I'm going to be doing. The reality TV show that I'm going to be doing, I will be doing it in the temple. But look. Hey, Chris, and thank you for moderating again. Hello, Ashley. Hey, you uniquely designed. Hello, Honey Blossom. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Vanessa Peacock. Hey, Danielle. Thank you, Aja. Aja said, from the other room. Hey, Gail. Hey, Solo. Hey, Layama. Hello, Deborah. Hey, Simply Keela. Did I say Deborah? Did I speak one time? Hey, Deborah. Hey, Zane. Hey, Tilly Fisher. Thank you for moderating. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. How you doing? Thank you for moderating. I need y'all, honey. I didn't realize how important my moderators are. Don't get me wrong. All of y'all important to me, but the moderators, man, that be work. If y'all had to go through what I went through on that video, the one on that Mother Wilson Tree channel, y'all, Chris was slaying demons all night. Wasn't you, Chris? Where you at, Chris? Chris was slaying them goddamn demons. He had clubs, fire extinguishers, shovels, bats, rakes, everything all night. But y'all, that was an inside job. That was an inside job, cause when they got me, they even got to the point where they were taking my comments down off my channel. Every time I commented, the motherfuckers were blocking me from my own channel. I can't do that but laugh. It's funny. It's funny. That was the day I learned I ain't got my own channel. I be right here my channel. They let me know that night that was their channel. I can laugh about it because in no way would it affect my livelihood because I'm still going to eat. And I'm still going to be going to the bank. Mama showed them 10 G's, and they got mad with me. The folk over there at the plate got mad. Yes, that's all it was. I was asking everybody, why they mad with me? What I did, they said, you counted out that damn money. You can't come up in here count no goddamn money. It's a wonder you ain't get your head blowed off, mama. Okay? So I learned something. I didn't do that for show YouTube. So pardon me. I know everybody ain't fortunate enough at YouTube to have that type of money. I know most of the time y'all work for free, so it's understandable. I didn't mean to cause any confusion or any harm. I just need my people to know that if I can count 5 G's, they can count 5 G's too. Ain't nothing special about me. And you can too if you like to. You can, and I'm talking to the wrong YouTube moderators because I didn't have the issue on this channel. I'm sure they're different for each channel. Who knows? I'm not sure. But I'm going to tell them that if they'd like to, they can enroll in my classes too. Okay. Isn't that fair? Family, isn't that fair? Okay, that was my mistake. I was trying to make the light come back on and turn the goddamn phone. You know how you click that and turn that thing off for a minute. So I'm back. Hello, Astro. How you doing? Yes, Astro. Chris was killing it. It was crazy. For a minute there, I said, ooh, I need to help Chris out. I felt so guilty him having to do all that kind of work. I said, he gonna need a check. We have to cut him a check in a minute. Shit, that will work. How about that? So, hey, Liam, I spoke to you one time. I'm just speaking to you again. I guess I done been through so much, man. Look, this temple is causing some resistance. Hopefully it will be a success out of this world. They said when you got a lot of resistance like that, that will cause that. I went down there to the light company. I called the light company. It was like, oh, you got to pay a $300 deposit. And I said, why? Because ain't nobody had lights on for 12 months. So I called again. The other lady said, it's documented that you got to pay a $300 deposit. I said, oh, she want me to pay that. So I went and took my behind down there to the main office down there. The lady said, ma'am, you'll get a bill for $40 for transferring this because the lights are already on. I said, the woman said the lights ain't been on for 12 months. She said, in my system, ma'am, the lights have been on for 12 or more months. I said, okay, well, thank you. Because I took my charm down. I was rubbing my charm in my bag, petting it like a little bitty dog. I was petting it and rubbing it. You got to put these charms on these people. I don't see how people live without these gree bags. How do you live without gree bags, mojo bags, spirit bags? You can't live without that. Only thing I'm mad about the most is when I got down there. All this is about the temple, y'all. But the video is gonna be about that moon. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I have been feeling the heat in retrograde, communication issues, meaning like my phone dies real fast. Mr. Willie phone dies quick. I had another person say their phone been dying. Anybody else, your phone just die quick? Y'all, what is that? Anybody else experiencing that besides me? Anybody else? Anybody else having that? Okay, Honey Blossoms are having that situation. I swear that sun. Not only is it taking our energy, having us tired and drained when we go out there because it's pulling on it, but I just believe that it's taking, not only the electricity as far as the energy of your electricity bill, because it's working overtime to keep it cool, but it's also stealing from these electronics. Ain't nobody going to tell me that it ain't taking nothing out this here phone, because it is. Jackie said, Mama, my menstrual cycle is crazy right now. Yeah, they say, they said expect moon sickness. That's right. They said expect moon sickness. I hate to be grotesque, but I thought I wasn't having none no more. And I managed to have one this month. I'm like, what is this? They say you don't supposed to have now. I went at least for about, well, what the doctor told me, she said those are still menstrual cycles. Like once a month, you know what, it's very light, like nothing but like spotting. She said those are still considered menstrual cycles. So I had one this month. So it set me back. So she said you got to start back counting 12 months. She said once you count your 12 months, it's officially over. I had been cramping and all. I said, well, these feel like period cramps. These feel strange. I had a menstrual, y'all. Had another one. Went to the doctor. She said, oh, okay, it's time to start back counting. Like it wasn't no big deal. She said, but anytime you see any kind of spotting, you got to consider that as being a cycle. But anyways, I know it's contributed to this goddamn moon. Excuse my language. I don't want to disrespect it or nothing like that. But man, it's been some crazy stuff happening over here on my end. I don't know about y'all. Can't keep the phone charged. Drained. You understand what I'm saying? And communication issues with people taking you the wrong way, like getting offensive or being very defensive. A lot of this is going on. Trying to get more money out of me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hit my bank, y'all, on my credit card. I'm like, whoa, but good thing I have like zero fraud protection. I know who got it. That furniture company got it. I bought Kenya some furniture from this rinky-dink furniture company. And they said, okay, ma'am, let me get your card. I gave them my card. They went to the bag. And when they went to the bag, a few days later, they went to the bank, looked like. You see what I'm saying? So watch all of this stuff. Keep your eyes open and just you don't let nobody hold your credit cards, okay? So from now on, when I go to restaurants, I'm taking cash with me. I am not going to give you my card so that you can go in the back and write down the front of the numbers and the back numbers and the goddamn expiration date. Y'all better watch it because they are on top of it. My bank called me and said, look, did you make such and such and such? I said, no. And they said, okay, then we got to shut the card down. So y'all, everybody around here trying to find a way to make it. Hello? Everybody. See, the more expensive things become, the more desperate people become. I was at my little grocery store. Everything, the avocados done gone up to $1.50. Now, I ain't gonna just keep on complaining to y'all because some wonderful things are happening too. But it's just like, once you get something here, then the rats and the cockroaches gonna go scratching at something else. Cause see, that's life. It works that way. You know, you go and you get $1,000, $1,500, God forbid, now you got a flat tire. That's life. Okay, so that's why you need your gree bags, or you want to call it your spirit bag, your mojo bag. I don't know what kind of bag. You better have something with you, cause see, if it was not for the mojo, me scratching that mojo and putting that oil and doing whatever, honey, they've been took me over. My mojo bag has been able to fix just about everything coming this way. You need to get your oil out. You need to get your bags ready. No witch in here should be walking around without that right there, your insurance. That's your insurance, okay? I done seen, I know somebody right now riding around with no driver's license, no insurance, and riding around with a mojo bag and ain't got stopped yet. Do you hear me? Go in and out of court and charm the judge. You see what I'm saying? That's just how powerful this is. Now, let me tell you what happened to me. So I got my little guy over there. I met a little guy. He called me mama. He said he see me as a mother. He lost his mom. He didn't. I don't know if he said his mom. I don't know if his mom died or some kind of story he told me. But he said something about his mama left him in the hospital when he was born, and his dad had to take him home, and his dad done passed. I don't know if his mama alive or not, and everything. So he said he see me as a mama. So now I'm just gonna be keeping an eye on him, cause most folks want you to be their mama when they need something. Hello. So, anyways, I go down there with a temple at and everything, and my neighbors already don't like me because they already know what I'm finna get ready to do. They already know. They on top of it. They got a beautiful house. Y'all seen that house? Honey, they is already on the alert. Hello? The first time I went down there, old girl called up her girlfriend, a real estate agent. And the real estate agent said, you got the house? I said, I sure do. It's not showing where it has sold yet. I said, well, you need to double check. Okay? So I said, okay, that's my first run in. Then I was over there today and everything, and because the guys were cleaning up the back for me, they did a hell of a stupid job. They didn't do good at all. Just as sorry as they can be. Sorry. No wonder you want me to be your mama, because you knew you were going to get my money and not do nothing. I sent him, don't ever pay nobody before they do anything. Sent him a little piece of change, PayPal and everything. Came there, I gave him about 6 hours. I said, ooh, I cannot wait. I bet it's going to be so pretty in this backyard. I cannot wait to all of my family and everything, all my members and stuff that's going to be a part of my temple. I can't wait till they come. It's going to be fun. It's going to look good in this backyard. We'll probably sip tea, our favorite herbal tea on the back and everything. Child got down there, honey, they ain't did hardly shit. They ain't hardly did a goddamn thing. And then they were talking about well, it's time to turn on in. We don't work real hard. Don't get me wrong, they was sweating and everything, but I was disappointed. But they was like, we're coming back to finish it and everything. I told Mr. Will, I said, Mr. Will, I ain't spending no more money trying to get them to do nothing else. We'll do it ourselves. Bamboo is everywhere. Anybody want some bamboo? It's so much bamboo around that house. I can't stand it. Guess I'll make me a fishing pole or two or whatever. Or something. Because it's some long bamboos about the size of about 16, 17, 18 feet. I didn't even know they got that tall. So they have did the work, y'all. But it's all good. They have did the work. Damn, I showed her something. Some said something right next to me. Who are you? Who you talking to? I heard some say something, y'all, right beside me. What you want? Did you follow me from that damn house? Y'all, that house is 112 years old. Did you follow me? Hello? So anyways, if I hear you again, you gotta tell me what you want. I ain't saying you can get it, but I'm really kind of upset with you that you came here to my house. The house is like right around the corner from a graveyard, yeah, y'all. A historical graveyard. So anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm over it. I found myself trying to help him out a little bit, but they ain't had no equipment. Look, my so-called son told me, you go ahead on and send me the money right now. I said, okay, I will. He said, because I need to get me a shovel, and I need to get a rake, and I need to get me some pruners and all. I said, okay. Because that's what he said he going to get out of it. Come to find out, what he really did was got his friend that was helping him to give him, he just borrowed his friend's equipment. So I called him. That's the second lie. The second lie. Caught him in a third one when you say, are you going to do this? Yeah, I'm going to do it. He don't do it. All my friend is getting ready to bring the lawnmower and all this. Friend brought the lawnmower. Friend brought the weedy eater. And when the friend brought all of that stuff, he still wasn't doing nothing but smoking cigarettes, talking about, he got 3 baby mamas over there where he at. Okay? And how talking about his other 2 baby mamas over there in said, I hope he don't know. I hope he ain't watching this. I ain't finna tell him who I am because I don't want him on my YouTube page or whatever. But you just never know. I did call my name, my name. So I just hope he don't find one, find me or whatever. But he got about at least 4 or 5 baby mamas, and he want to talk about that. I'm like, I want to say, would you get to cleaning this up? You know what I'm saying? Get this so I can get my money's worth out of this. Hello. So that did not go like I wanted it to. I'm happy, well, though, because he had to go to the breaker. Let's put it like that. I paid him $100 anything to turn on the breakers and stuff so we could have light in the house. Because I didn't know what was going on when the lady said, your lights are on. And I said, ma'am, it couldn't be because I can't turn them on. I've been turning on all my lights and they haven't been coming on. And that's when she said, what did she say? Why is it telling me it's a low battery in this thing? Y'all see what I'm talking about? I'm being told I got a low battery, y'all. I sure am being told that. And everything is intact and lit. Um, so I did get that on. And so, anyways, the neighbor next door, cause I greeted her two days ago. She was like, okay. She said, now it's time for you to do this and do that. She was just telling me how she want the house. Told me, she said, that's my baby there, and I'm like, what? She told me the house was her baby. I said, okay. Looking at her strange, like, what do you mean? And she told me how she wanted a pond here and she always wanted bushes here. And I'm like looking at her house. Well, you can always put one in in your yard. I didn't tell her that. Y'all know I be sweet to people. And then so I told her, I said, you want to come in here and take a look at it? Because she kept on looking like she wanted to come in. I said, you come on in, come on. Shit, wasn't nothing in it. She walked through the house and everything, and she's like, oh, you're going to have to make you some curtains. I said, I am. She said, yeah, get your sewing machine, girl. It won't take you long to make those curtains. I said, okay, okay. She was trying to tell me how to do it. And finally, I said, I tell you what, Miss Betty, you going to have to help me do these curtains because I don't know quite what you're saying. She said, oh, all you got to do is do this, do that. Put any color you want up, but make sure from the outside they're white, okay? I said, what? She done told me what to do again. First, she told me she wanted bushes in a pond. Then she told me she wants to see the whites of my curtains outside my windows, y'all. Yes. And so her husband and stuff like that he was nice. He was like, y'all got this pickup truck. He told me, y'all just load the pickup truck up and I'll haul everything off down there in the country and I'll burn it. So that was kind to him and stuff. He got up, he left. And then so the guys got the pile of leaves up, and I said, I knew what I was saying wasn't right. I said, look, y'all, I said, can we burn this pile? They was like, no, you can't burn nothing here. I said, you can't. No, you can't. You can't burn nothing here. I told them, I said, set that thing afire. And they went and they tried to burn and everything. And then so all of a sudden, the lady got her girlfriend, a real estate agent, pulled up. And so to be innocent, the guy said, can you burn anything? No, 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 you're not supposed to burn anything. So, okay. So we just let it burn a little while. And finally, we just gave up because we didn't have an accelerant. So the only accelerant we had was just dry leaves. So we gave up on it and everything. And it was just about out. But at first, it was kind of smoking and stuff. Smoke was going right in Miss Betty's house. And I was like, okay. Miss Betty can take it. Shoot, I live out in the country. If I can take it, she can take it. Smoke was all over Miss Betty's house and everything, But like I said, then it just come. I said, I tell you what, go ahead and put some water on that. Let's put that out and everything. Y'all right, I'm wrong. Go ahead on and put it out. Oh, guess what happened? So by that time, it was just a little bit of smoke. Police piled on her. I said, what the hell? 3 fire trucks, y'all. 3 of them. 3 fire trucks and 2 police officers pulled the fuck up in there. And they got, and what you call, like, he was like, yeah, we cool. They going somewhere else. They ain't coming. I said, trust me, they are coming here. Hello? Spirit already told me because I did what I wasn't supposed to do. I knew better because if the people, they should know more about the place than I did. The people did say to me, look, don't burn nothing. And I did it anyway. I could smell that smoke now. It was all in my clothes. It's all in my hair. I'm going to have to wash my head tomorrow. It was smoked up, y'all. And they come out there, look, 4 firefighters come. Had they long pipes and shit out and everything. One had a tank on his back and shit. I'm like, where y'all going? It's a fire over here. Somebody said it was a fire. I said, it ain't no fire. It's just a little bit of smoke. That's all. A little bit of smoke. And so they said, what your name is? I said, my name is Miss... I'm going to make some up. My name, I made up a name, y'all. My name is Miss Rowland. Oh, Miss Rowland. Okay, let me write your name down, okay? What's your phone number? I gave them any old kind of number. Are you the owner of this property? I said, no, I'm not the owner. I just lied my way on out of that and everything. And I said, what y'all want all my information for? What you asking me my name and all my information for? Because we have to report this and we have to report that. Report what? There is no fire here. I know there's an old saying where if there's smoke, there's fire. But look, y'all, ain't no fire. Now, let me tell you what they did. They uncovered the leaves. And it was just a little bit of smoke up under there. They uncovered the leaves. And they got this the big old extinguisher. Whoa, spraying out foam like, y'all ought to be shaming. Y'all stomping in the pile of leaves. Stomping and stomping and stomping. And the police officer just left. Because I said, well... I'm here, y'all. Thank y'all. Man, they greeted me in that place with fire alarms and everything. I said, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing because I got a big welcoming from, and y'all, I had 6 baby kittens running around my legs. And I'm like, God damn, everybody showed up to meet me. I'm finna change that motherfucking place. I'm finna change it. But it will never be the same when I get through with that. And so I asked the man, I told that man next door, I said, why y'all call the fire department on me? Y'all gonna get in trouble over there. And the lady come in, the real estate lady, they come out the door. I said, y'all didn't have to call that fire department on me. And they was like, oh, well, we didn't do it. Yes, you did. You did it. You did it. And I told the man, I said, welcome to Voodoo. I sure did. And the man turned so red, honey. He was red as a beet. I said, welcome to Voodoo. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. They were looking at me crazy. And so the little guy, you know, that I claim to be a little son for right now, because I might terminate that any damn time. He was like, he said, Mama, you is showing up crazy. He said, they ain't going to like you. I said, why? Well, they ain't gonna like you because you got that. You could tell, and the guy from Texas said you got voodoo all in your aura. And I hadn't even said anything to them about it yet, but they said they could see. They said that place ain't gonna take too well to me. They said the place ain't gonna take too well to mama, y'all. Do you hear me? So I'm gonna have to put a gree bag in every goddamn window because I'm bringing that goddamn voodoo to them. God damn it. It's time to change. Hello. It's time for a change. Hello. So, anyways, that's what happened. I smoked the whole entire area. The man was like, these houses are old now. They well over 100-something years old. We don't want to lose the last little bit we got. Well, I said, okay, y'all, forgive me. I was wrong for that. I can admit I was wrong because the boys had already told me that I wasn't supposed to do it, and I made them do it anyway. So I got to take responsibility. I don't know, it may be a citation in the mail for Shaniqua, because that's her name. I made up a name. Shaniqua might be getting a citation. Hello. Y'all, when I moved back home into my childhood home, the people used to call the folks on me. They used to call and try to give me citations for like broke down car in the yard or expired tag, weeds in the yard. They used to be making shit up. I had that bus. I don't know if people remember that bus. Y'all, they was trying to give me a citation for that. It never ever works. Now I'm gonna be respectful to that place. Okay? I'm going to be respectful, y'all. But I tell you what, I ain't finna let nobody run over me. Hello? So that's what happened, y'all. That's what happened to me today. Okay. I get a hand clap, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Gail. Chris says, got the voodoo for them. Yes, I do, honey. They just don't know what they done got into when I showed up. Little Texas boy, he said, voodoo is all over you. I said, what you mean voodoo is all over me? And I just, when I got back home, man, it just seemed like it was noisy over here when I got back home, like paranormal type noisiness and stuff like that. And I said, God damn, I don't know if they mad with me for going over there from over here, or they mad with me over there for coming back over here. I don't know. Something's going on. I'm gonna figure out what it is. I'm gonna figure out what it is and everything. But I'm just not a quiet person. I could hear my deceased dad talking in my ear. It was crazy because he would always tell me, he would always say, Vanita, don't do that, girl. Don't do this. Don't do that. And it's just like I've always wanted to go to the left when they told me to go to the right. When they told me to go to the right, I always want to go to the left. I have a very rebellious spirit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like only reason why I do things by the book. Not necessarily saying I wouldn't go out and violate anybody else's freedom and rights or whatever. Not like that. It's just I don't like walking, in the same direction everybody else is walking. I'm a trailblazer. If everybody's walking on the right, I'm going to the left. That's just I just don't follow people, and I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to just skip out of it and say, where I'm at, I'm living in the country, and we burn leaves. I don't understand city rules. I just don't get it. So I did get by with that. Okay, but we'll see, y'all. We stay tuned. I'll let y'all know if I get a citation in the mail. Okay. Um, my little son, he's real nice. He gave me his car so I can ride around the corner and buy me something to drink. So mama had a little liquor. Hello. Mama got her a little liquor and went back to the house, and I had me something to drink. I sure did. Now who's got a problem with it? Hello. I'd get me a refrigerator in there so I can keep everything cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is y'all? Yes, Jada, I am having a good night. How are you? How's your night? Hey, the moon in Mercury. The moon is in Mercury? Hmm? Is it Mercury retrograde still? Huh? The house likes you even if they don't. LOL. Thank you. Cause when I went in the house, y'all, it was the house greeted me. It was so pleasant and warm and loving, and it really. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. It really gave me a huge hug, and I was like, I love you too. And we just loved each other. And like I said, it kind of got noisy in here. I guess my house thinks I'm going to abandon it. And I just told my house, no, I'm still in love with you too, baby. I love both of y'all. Both of you all got to be sisters now. I don't know, a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I could tell when a house has been loved, and that house was definitely loved for 110 years, 12, something like that. It has been loved. And this house right here has been loved. It's gone through some rocky moments and stuff like that, but I'm here to love it too. You can love more than one house. You know that, don't you? That's right. The moon and Mercury say it is moving into Leo. Yes. That's gonna be interesting. That's that fire sign that stays fixed, and so this is gonna be interesting. Like get prepared. For love. Hello, okay, lovers. Be prepared. Some of you lovers and stuff, you might have some things going on that you might not be too happy about, but some of y'all gonna find love. Some of y'all gonna really find love, and a lot of you all who have broken up with people, with your significant other, I must say, you're gonna get closer, and build your alliance with each other. It's gonna be great for some. Now at the same time too, the heart might be affected. The heart might be a lot of folks' heart right now as we move into that. A lot of people's heart is just broken, y'all. They got broken hearts. Some people, it's gonna affect their physical heart. You understand? So get ready. That's right, Gail. It's gonna be smoking. No, it's gonna be some flames, ain't it? Y'all get ready. But I don't think nobody. I think everybody in here, we done passed that little stage as far as is my lover coming home and all that stuff like that. We mature people in here. We realize that relationships start and relationships come to an end. And it comes a stage in your life, especially when you get here, we began to realize that relationships are not necessarily meant to be permanent. You know what I'm saying? People are going to come into our lives, people are going to go, you know? So just go with the flow. You understand? It hurts and stuff to lose somebody. You understand? I'm not talking about death necessarily, but let's put it like this right here. I'm not talking about physical dying type thing, but some relationships they do die. They do die because dying is a transformation into another chapter. You see what I'm saying? So let's get prepared. What I was saying earlier is that this moon is going to make this moon that is supposed to be an issue. This black moon, it's gonna be some people that's gonna be sick. Let me knock on wood because I don't want it to be me. Hello. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bring some sick, some a little bit of sickness to people and stuff. Like if you got little things going on and everything, it may be aggravated. Some things may be aggravated. You're dealing with arthritis. You're dealing with pain. Those type of issues. You may just have to take you some pain medication. Shown up. Everybody don't believe in pain medication and stuff like that. You may want to put some turmeric in all of your food. Make sure you well seasoned with herbs. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all, but these witches in here, I know y'all gonna prepare y'all self. It's not gonna hit y'all like that. But folks gonna be doing some work. So I'm not necessarily saying you're gonna feel a lot of these ailments and stuff tomorrow or today or the first, the second, and the third. I'm just saying that this is going to affect some people because you got to realize different moon phases affect everybody differently. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your star chart and all of them different things. You understand? So I don't know how necessarily how it's going to affect you. That's when you may want to go to you an astrologist or something like that to see what this means for you. I mean, I wouldn't even know anything about it. Only reason why I'm talking about it is because I saw it on Lisa's channel. I wouldn't even know. But I knew someone right. Some ain't been right. These people got attitudes and stuff like that. I would say within the last 2 to 3 months, I've been seeing strange shit, hearing strange shit. Enough for me to know that we finna have some changes around these woods. Hello? What y'all think? Come on, give me y'all take on what's going on. Hello? Huh? Gail said, me too. Honey Blossom said, Lisa's Cabrera's channel. Hazel Hava, this moon been having me very emotional, thinking of past traumas that I thought I healed from. But I guess spirit said, hell no. Yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been seeing folks arguing and fussing and just angry and mad and I'm like cussing and I'm like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit to the extreme. What's getting me the most is the heat and miscommunications. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with people and stuff like that that seem as if though, they're like on the defense. You know what I'm saying? When I was dealing with that real estate transaction, I dealt with people who were on the defense. Hey, Third Power Production said, yep, been drinking herb teas left and right. Parasite cleanse has been in my consciousness. A lot of people are juicing and fasting right now and cleansing. Like you said, Third Power Production. Hello, Sonia. How are you? Lots of dental issues for me lately. All of a sudden, Chad, y'all know I'm still dealing with this broke crown. um, I gotta go. I got me another doctor, another dentist. I was supposed to have went to that dentist last week, but I did not go, and I canceled my appointment. Got a new appointment. And what they did, the appointment they reset, they called me yesterday and they canceled it and set mine back a little bit. And I said, well, I got to be understanding. You know what I'm saying? I had to cancel an appointment, and so they needed to understand, and so I understand them too. So I'll be having that worked on in a bit. The other dentist that did it, I decided I wasn't going back in there. I said, hell no. Tell me something, he's gonna fix it. No, you cannot fix anything else in my mouth or on my body. No, thank you. What? You want me to come in there so you can go head on and kill the tooth? Mm-mm. Once you do me like that, I'm through with you. We got thundering, y'all. It's thundering over here. We had rain a little earlier. Sonya said, like, okay, I read your comment. The moon and Mercury said this August is a power month, opening in the new moon and closing in a new moon with the full moon in the middle. Whoa. How, but let's talk to me, the moon and Mercury. How do you think that's going to affect the majority of us? All of these starting and ups and closing out and starting up and closing out. How is that going to affect us? The moon and Mercury said that house looked like yours on just the walk through. And the neighbors are going to have to deal with it. Thank you. Thank you, the moon and Mercury. They're going to have to deal with it. It's just, I think what it is, they can tell. They can tell what I do. They ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until Halloween. Y'all just wait. Hey, Veggie Woman. Hey, Lady Gemini. She says self care and self love ritual. Okay. Third Power Production said, hey, Mama, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, Leo Venus, and Saturn. I heard. That is very interesting. Now, how we going to deal with that? Gabby says, I excited for Leo season. Okay, Gail says Moon and Cancer almost Leo. Astro said, according to my research, is going to start in Cancer and move into Leo. The Moon and Mercury said it's moving into Leo now. Hey, Empress Wise Turtle, how you doing? The new moon is Leo, says Gabby. Astro said, I thought the moon was in Cancer. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I didn't look. Okay. Hey, Simply Kilo. Hey, Larry Gator, where you been? Okay, Larry Gator said they say it's a black moon only seen in America, July 3rd. So that's suspect. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. The last time they did some pull the stunt on us like this, what they said that solar eclipse was only going to be in America. Something changed, man. Something changed. You're not going to just sit here and tell me that they didn't do something. They did something. I just don't know what. And I'm not talking about just on a spiritual, supernatural level. I'm talking about physically. It seems like that's when I started having issues with different reality type shifts. Does that make sense? I started noticing that I was having reality shifts. That's when I started also paying attention to the fact that Things were just disappearing and shit around here. Understand? Reality ain't sound. I also noticed that when things that Mr. We could be traveling down the road, okay? And an event can happen, and we have discrepancies as to what street we were on when the event occurred, or even discrepancies as far as what event occurred on that road. So, prepare yourself because, like I said, after this so called black moon that can't nobody see but the folks in America, if they see it, prepare yourself because I do believe that it has a lot to do with them playing games with time and space, sort of, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I wish I can explain this. Like I was telling y'all, reality is not sound. I cannot stress this enough. Please believe me. And I just wish I could explain it. I think the reason why a lot of people may not believe it because not necessarily that fact that they're not on that frequency, you know what I'm saying, on that level of thinking. It's just I may not be able to explain it to a point where someone can get it. In other words, I was telling y'all they were trying to they're in the makings now. I'm an oracle now, so I can't back none of this stuff up with facts. So if you're a person you say I gotta have facts, mom, I'm sorry I can't go with that. I understand. Let's move right on along. Let's just go on past that for those who need factual information. I will say that I'm an oracle and I do get in my information from source. Okay. I'm definitely a source player. Okay. So not much of my stuff come from textbooks and from what other people were saying, what other people say. I do listen to other people for confirmation, and validation, I guess, not to validate myself, but let's put it like this right here, confirmation. I'll be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there's somebody who's seeing it the way I see it too. Or sometimes I get some information from somebody else. I'll tell y'all, hey, look, this is what such and such said on her channel. So y'all can go there and also see what's what. But I say I am an oracle that receives source information. And so we're running out of space and time. We keep talking about the gridlock. We're talking about the gridlock. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the grid finally collapsing. Everybody's talking about that. That right there in itself is going to throw us off into a whole nother reality, a whole nother dimension. Does that make sense? But it's deeper than that. We're going to have a timeline collapse, and folks don't know it. Please believe me. There's going to be a timeline collapse. Now, a lot of folks are saying, I'll be dead and gone. Mama Spirit Tree was talking all that mess. They may not notice what we notice. Because a lot of them are going to be gone. They're going to die. And there is no second or third death for them because they were only created here for the matrix. Everybody don't have source. You understand? People who don't have source, they won't get it. They won't understand it. Okay? When that timeline collapse occurs, everything is going to be invited in. Now, what does that mean? Everything is there will be no hold bars. There will be no doors that divide. There will be no gates that divide. You see what I'm saying? Nothing will, like right now we got protection and certain things cannot get in. Things that can definitely do us harm cannot get in. But when this collapse happens, everything gonna get in. I keep telling y'all, let's talk about this dimension. That dimension is okay. Let's just talk about this whole entire place that we dwell in, whatever that is. It's one textbook, but every page in the textbook is a different reality or a different dimension. You understand? Each page holds its own gates closed. But as this thing happens to us, and it's on a conscious level, when it all blows up, everything can cross over, steal, and go back and forth, back and forth. They're trying to figure out how to fix that. I know I'm not talking about government officials on this physical level, but on a shadowy paranormal level. I have gone to realities and stuff. And it's really and truly, we don't supposed to just go into other realities. Oh damn, how to explain that? Let's see. Let me see how to explain this. And it's very interesting when you think about it. And it is deeper than just interesting thinking about it. It makes you just wonder, why have we been chosen to be in this reality and the other people in the others? Because we're not supposed to cross over. In other words, there are so many places that you can go and learn from. They even spy. Different realities spy on each other, because you got people, what they call those people, who can go to other places. Oh gosh, remote viewers. Remote viewers can look into other realities and still, like, plans on building things, like, and also creating things and designing things and stuff. You got some people who have the ability to go over there, and I'm not saying physically walk over there with your feet and all of that, or fly with your wings or something. I'm talking about they can disembody themselves and through the third eye or whatever, you understand, and go and see what's going on over there and over here and over there. Come back and draw photos and pictures of cars in other places and realities and shit. Bring them back over here and do this and do that. Still energy, still people, souls. Their contracts written up on souls. It's really deep thinking. Meaning that God forbid, my soul can be snatched up and returned back to a time period where they were like shit building the pyramids and shit. And I'm around here toting a great big old stone on my back. They can steal souls for labor. This is how this stuff really works. Things that, you're not going to find in a textbook. You can't go to a school to learn any of this. This is source information from me traveling myself, from going to different borders. That's what they look like. Borders that have patrols. On two of occasions, I have gone to places that I was not allowed to go to. And I don't want to go to these places. I have a natural ability to come out of my body and travel. I don't want to go, but it's just something that happens to me. On one occasion, I remember being at this place. It looks just like this place. And I was on the street. Kids were playing ball to dark. And I was like, damn, I'm traveling. And there was a German Shepherd dog watching me. And the dog was looking at me, because you got, like, I know it sounds crazy. Maybe it's just my own reality. I'm not saying it's the same for everybody, because everybody, man, is so deep. You can create your own reality. When you ascend to a point where you're a God, you can create your own dimension, your own plane of existence, where you call the rules and everybody is an actual source of energy or a slave to you. You know what I'm saying? It is true. Trust and believe me. Okay? So when I was over there was a German Shepherd dog watching me. And the dog was looking at me. It was just like, and not just a regular dog that you see around here in the street, but this dog is a cleanup dog. Okay? One time I went to a reality. I remember everything being all in color. And then when I got to a bridge, everything went black and white. And I saw people being beaten and all kind of stuff. It looked like the Bloody Sunday. And all of a sudden, some cops came to me and apprehended me and took me somewhere and told me, Well, not it was deeper than that because when the cops came to me, I began to run, and as I ran through realities and stuff, it was just like running through a fucking library. Y'all don't realize the library is a time machine. Libraries are time machines, people. You can get lost in libraries. Reality shift in libraries. Souls have been trapped in libraries. It's the most spiritual, ghostly activity ever in the library. So I was just moving through shelves, books, and everything as I ran from them. When they caught up with me, I remember closing the door and hoping that I could just wake up and the man opened up the door and he took me down. They said, "We're gonna have to book you. We're gonna have to book you." And they told, like I always tell people, I'm a fugitive. I'm a fugitive on the run, and they told me you've broken the law, and they were apprehending me and doing this and doing that. And there was another guy behind me in the same kind of trouble. And I just told him, I said, "Look, in so many seconds, I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna vanish. My body is in the bed. When I wake up, y'all ain't gonna see me no more. I'm gonna be gone." Sure enough, that's what happened. I woke up. So I'm a fugitive there. I've gone to realities where I have actually murdered people. This is true. I'm not telling you things like this just so you can say, I could just say, oh, I got this fantasy mind. I have killed several people in other dimensions. You understand? I don't know why, because I wouldn't kill anybody here unless my life depended on it. But it has happened in other realities and stuff. Me just fighting, just this will to fight. I have been murdered myself in other realities. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is this: some people naturally have the ability to go to these places. But what's going on for people as you raise your vibrations, as you go and ascend to the next level, as you go further up, the reality is very lucid and fluid. It's not fixed. These lower dimensions, when you say, I don't know what the numbers are. I just hear people giving them numbers. But like when you go a little bit lower, I don't even know if it's lower or just some other place. It's pretty much fixed. Meaning that everything is just like it works. It's just like it works like mathematics. You can say 2 plus 2 is 2 plus 2 is 4, and it's really 4. How did we put it? It's just I cannot remember. Somebody was helping me to explain exactly what it is. Science it owns it. When you're in the lower, I'm going to use lower because that's the only way I can describe it. But the lower dimensions, science really um works. In other words, you can prove this, you can prove that when you're in the lower dimensions. You can come up with your hypothesis after doing analysis and stuff like that, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you mix red and white, you're going to get pink. You understand? But as you move up into these other conscious areas and stuff, you made 2 plus 2 might be something. 2 plus 2 might be something else. Okay, you mix red paint and white paint. You may come up with you may come up with blue. I hope I'm not explaining this like it should be explained. The only way to understand that is you have to be in a position where you can understand. You done got to a certain stratosphere of consciousness or whatever. That's the only way to get it. Now, if you still in one of those fixed places and stuff like that, and it's okay if that's where you are. It takes time. You may not get there this lifetime. It's not necessary that you're supposed to get there. It's not necessary that I may raise my consciousness any higher than where I am at this point in my life now. But people who have ascended, people they call masters who have gone, people, y'all know the masters as they ascend can tell you, they can vouch for me and say, hey, it's very fluid here in this place. You see what I'm saying? Those are those people too that wind up in those mental institutions and stuff. These people have just gone over and beyond. You understand what I'm saying? This plane of existence that all of us know as being, fixed and solid. You know what I'm saying? It's solid. It's a solid reality. Most of what we've learned in school is a solid reality. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? You mix up yellow and you mix up blue, you gonna get green. Okay? But not when you are going to these other places of consciousness. Okay? So I said all of this to say this. People who can relate to what I'm talking about right now, time is going to explode. When time explodes, there will be no order. Okay? There will be no order. I mean, I guess this is the place of rapture that they talk about. There will be no order. And so all of it has to be, that's the Big Bang. Come on now. Y'all help me out. Let me see if anybody can relate to this. I might be talking about something I shouldn't be talking about right now. Um, what now? What you said, Chris? Okay, Astro said I was trapped in a nightmare sleep paralysis last night. I wondered if it had to do with the moon. And somebody else was talking about sleep paralysis too. I heard somebody else complaining about that. The moon and Mercury said, in some of my travels, I have had a different body and I was inside someone else. Oh, the moon and Mercury. That's interesting that you said that because that does happen. That does happen. A lot of the times when we thinking we seeing a ghostly type figure and stuff like that, first thing we think, oh, that's somebody that died. Mm-mm. They may be dead in this reality, but very much alive in other places of existence. I tell people all the time, and just because you think you're the only family living in your house, there's one in there too that you can't see. There are other families living in your homes that you can't see. But with that same token, we can easily go into other people's bodies and possess them and their thoughts and everything and see everything that they see. That's true. Just like Mr. Willis said, he was in some woman's body. She had a child and everything, and he said her existence was just, I mean, her living was just really bad. He said, "I'm glad I'm not her." Hey, Amit, how you doing? Amit says, yes, they train us to kill people in our sleep. Research Project Oak and Project Zemia. You're not wrong. I do this too. I'm so thankful somebody can understand what I'm talking about. Really and truly, I probably shouldn't be bringing this to these sessions and stuff because all of you all may not understand it, so I definitely want to have a place for people who really want to talk a little bit more about this right here, because I don't even know if there is a name for these phenomena. Please let me know so I'll know how to title the videos and I won't waste a whole lot of time, you know what I'm saying, with people who just really saying like, I just came here for the hoodoo. I just came here for the magic and stuff like that. We need a separate study for paranormal things and stuff like that. So thank you so much, Amit. Thank you. Because I have that situation and then I have a guilty conscience when I wake up. During the moment, there's no guilt. It happens. But then when I come back, I think this place over here is all about where we are now is all about morals, standards, rules, laws, things we've been trained to adapt to. But sometimes I think like when you open those other areas and stuff, those laws don't apply and people don't understand it. They don't understand it. They just see you as a bad person and she's just a bad person. That's all. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? Tiffany said, I understand that every time you speak, it makes perfect sense. Thank you very much for making, helping me feel sane. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of the times I don't want to talk about it because people, they'll drift off and then they'll say, you know what, spiritually crazy, spiritual. You know what? And when they say that, I don't blame them. I don't blame them because before I actually open myself up to being a deep thinker and allowing myself to be open to all of these different possibilities, you know what I'm saying? I would have thought somebody talking like this, I would have thought they was crazy too. God damn, that smoke followed me over here. I can see it all in the corners over there. But I would have thought the same. So, you know what I'm saying? When people say you're crazy, you're nuts, you're insane, and all these other things and stuff like that, I be saying, you know what, y'all, I don't blame you. And sometimes I long to, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I long to be sometimes like the normal people. I long to go back. Well, I never was there. So, I be like saying to myself sometimes, I wonder what it feels like to be normal. Sometimes I cry. And the reason why I cry sometimes, I want to cry sometimes now. The reason why I cry because I'm an alienated. You know, I'm an alienated person. When I see families coming together, people, I'm going to my mama's house, and then mama, you at mama's house, and all her friends are over there, and you could just be wanted and be loved. I can't get that. I can't get that. I'll never ever get that. I'll never ever be accepted. That's never gonna be a possibility. Cause I've gone too far. I've gone too far. And just like those guys just said, oh, you look like, you look like voodoo is in your aura. It's some type of magic or witchcraft on your aura. And all I got on is just a regular old dress. I'm like, what are they picking up? People ain't crazy. They can read your aura and stuff. Okay. Hey, Trinity. Trinity said, don't cry, mama. They are missing out. Okay. So you can relate, can't you? Honey, I am definitely the black sheep. Always been that way. From day one. The black sheep. Vanita, don't say that. Your mouth is going to get you in trouble. I could just write a whole book on how I grew up. And I'm like, why was I with these parents? Because these parents did not understand that I had. They didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? When I drew pictures or whatever and all of that, they didn't get it. Oh, what'd you draw that for? Ooh, that looks scary. And oh, y'all, it's been a roller coaster ride with these people. Do you hear me? Hey Ani. Okay. I'm gonna kind of go up to the top a little bit because I don't want to miss anybody's comment. Okay, let me go up to the top, y'all. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ooh, y'all better sit down and read these comments. These comments are on fire. They blazing, y'all. I wish all us can just have like a little conference together. Okay. Zahava said, "Am I having a Halloween gathering at Temple? You better be there, girl. You Zahava, I'm gonna be looking for you. Yes, I'm gonna have one. Come on, girl. I'm already getting the plans together. Already. I want to start out early getting everything. You know what I'm saying? And the Halloween stuff is already out. Not like a kid's Halloween, like where people wearing Batman suits and stuff like that. Not necessarily like that, but more or less a celebration, a ritual celebration for the ancestors, for spirits. You know what I'm saying? Cause we all are spirits, shoe. Let's celebrate ourselves and let's celebrate those who have come. You understand? And made this existence much better for us because they had it rough and hard. You know what I'm saying? There's been other witches had it harder than this. We were out here living the luxury life. Hey, Crystal. Crystal said, have you noticed any opposition during Leo season due to the fact you are an Aquarius, the opposite of Leo? Oh, child, how you good? How you know? How do you know? Listen to Crystal, y'all. She sound like she knows some. The Moon and Mercury do too. And Third Power Productions do too. These are our astrologists. The Moon and Mercury said it sounds like it is going to be as powerful as the eclipse in early 2018. You remember how wild that all was, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said this is going to really shift our reality. Like, my God, it's going to be like a rocket ride. It's going to be a rocket. Because we already did some shifting during that solar eclipse. Now we got this right here too. Y'all put y'all seatbelts on and get ready. Now, like I say, for some of you all, it's going to be uneventful. But depending on how far you have advanced your consciousness and shit, it's going to be a crazy ass rocket ride. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Aziza. Say you finally caught alive. Wait a minute, how we get down to 39? We had 60-some people in here. They must be spinning, y'all. It must be they got some glitching going on because we just had 60. These numbers are very weird and strange and stuff. I'm still thinking about how we went with 40 people in the chat room. How we went from 40 to 50 thumbs up to 71 thumbs down. I know somebody bought them. Shame on you for buying that. You could have took them couple of dollars you went and bought that, and you invested in my damn temple. Hello. But anyway it goes, they got to realize they did still contribute something to me. Somebody was saying they still invested in you. So when you go and you purchase these thumbs down, you are investing in me and don't even know it. And it's a pretty good investment because that video did real good. Really, that video had more views than that, but they shot it down. Okay. Hey, Larry. Larry says, still grieving my brother. And they did something. My grieving is a different reality. Something's different. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Annie. Yes, I believe you, Mama. Zahava said, y'all hear about China creating their own moon to reduce the use of street lights? What if America is trying to do the same thing? Ooh, it just doesn't make sense that only America will see the dark moon. Oh, y'all, what y'all think about that? Thank you, Zahava. What y'all think about that? Huh. Uh-huh. And they may just be getting us prepared, so we may, getting us prepared because we're going to be seeing more than one moon. And then at the same time, too, how do we know that China is making a second moon? Some more moons. How we know that China's just not trying to cover up for the fact that there are other celestial bodies moving onto our stratospheres as we run out of time and space. But I'll put it past them because I know they got the technology to do a little bit of everything. Larry said they have time and space different. Some people say that they are time traveling to get rid of their sickness. Another guy said that there are consequences to them going to different timelines. Oh, yeah, they'll fight you tooth and nail. They'll fight you tooth and nail. One lady threatened me with death. One woman threatened me with death. The other one threatened me with erasing my memory, which she did, just what she said she was doing, what she was going to do. So I rarely remember my travels. Okay? So they know how to go in and tap in them chakras and stuff. They go into those chakras because you got to realize that you got different star races, okay, of beings. And when I say star races, I'm not necessarily talking about colors. I'm talking about star races, meaning that these are different beings that are from different time zones, space zones, okay? Different distances. You understand? They're different from each other. And the race is all of them trying to own The whole goddamn universe, omniverse. That's all it is. That's what the race is all about. Okay? They're actually racing, running, racing, flying, or whatever they're doing to own it all. We keep talking about the physical wars. The war between so-called, maybe Russia, God forbid. The war between what is it South Korea, North Korea? One of them. Is it North Korea? I don't know who's at odds. I can't think of it. But we talking about those wars. But what about space and time wars? Don't y'all think that they're warring back and forth with each other too? It's real. Okay. Chris said, Mama, I have started to call it phasing through different realities. Ani says, my dreams are extremely lucid, crazy, and real. Larry said, yes, it's going to collapse. That's it. They are only here for holding space, but they don't really exist. No source. Ani says the veil is extremely thin right now. Third power said if you can maintain a high frequency, you'll be fine. But if not, screwed. Gotta know thyself or the power beings will be able to infiltrate your body suit. Uh-huh. That's why I tell people what we eat. I mean, we can talk all day long about all the books we're reading, self-help books, because we want to raise our frequencies and stuff and get better relationships in life and stuff. But we don't talk about the fact that sometimes you got to change your diet and what you eat. I struggle with that. hmm This time of night, as I eat some fried squash. I mean, I got some sauteed squash this time of night. Mm. With mushrooms cut up in it and all of that. But like I said, people who fast, juice, raw vegans, vegetarians are raising their frequencies. You know what I'm saying? And based upon what they're eating, based upon what you eat, some foods are created. Some creative foods, like processed foods, are designed to lower your frequencies. Okay? They are to blind you. They are to blind your mind's eye from truth. They're deliberately created like that with loads of sodium and salt, those drugs to keep you from reaching ascension. And so your body is pretty much calcified. You ain't nothing but calcium. You got calcium deposits in your kidneys and your bones and all of this stuff. And definitely in that third eye and that pineal gland. All of that stuff is coming from processed food. So ascension also starts with change in diet. You understand? That's that, because like when change in diet. You understand? That's that, because like when you eat like fried chicken, because I did it myself where I went back, man. I had went cold turkey without it, and then all of a sudden I decided I was gonna eat it. When I ate it, I ate some Church's chicken, and I was in pain. I mean, my body was not able to handle it. So if you're gonna be trying to go to these places and ascend and stuff like that, the old way is gonna make you sick. To just to slip and go back is gonna make your body ain't gonna be able to handle it. You're not gonna be well. You understand? To whom much is given, much is required. Now, if you know better, there is no excuse, and we won't be excused. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm reading y'all. Ani said historically the Sumerians used humans to mine gold thousands of years ago. Don't think it can't happen again. It's happening now. What her name is? Miss Cannon, Dolores Cannon. always quoted that that the time is simultaneous. Let's put it like this: the past, present, and future is simultaneous, meaning that it is all moving at one time. You know, people like, oh, back in my past, like that's over with. It's still there. And some other existence is still there. That's why some people are able to go back and visit their childhood when they become adults. You've seen the movies, even with the Scrooge. The Scrooge was taken back to being a little boy. That's real. You can go to sleep, travel outside your body, and go back to your past or your future because it is still moving. Somewhere I'm still a little girl, 2 years old, right? Somewhere in another existence. Okay? Okay, so y'all need to know this. Um, Amit says, "You speak truth." Max Spears speaks of this. I researched him. Good information, sending my soul, family, love, light, abundance, protection, healing, and infinite joy. Thank you so much. I need to check him out. Max Spires. Okay. Y'all, we can't forget about Max Spires. I want to read up on that. Thank you so much. Um, Aina said, I'm sorry, Ani said, I dreamt of a hyena pacing back and forth outside my old childhood home. Oh, those are witch eyes. Those are witch eyes. They can come to you in so many, witches can come to you in so many forms, y'all. Um, Ani said, I'm open to all possibilities. I don't sleep on anything. Nothing is far fetched these days. I'm glad you said that. This is totally random, and I want to say this right here. Look, do not sleep on mattresses that other people slept on when you start your ascension process, or if you in the middle of an ascension process and you are very intuitive and stuff like that, and you do travel, you do not need to be sleeping on used mattresses, pillows that other people have slept on and everything, because some people can hear through the pillow. That's where that pillow talk stuff came from and stuff. People can hear in pillows and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The thoughts of others who slept on the pillows. You're not supposed to be doing none of that stuff, man. So if you got some mattresses in your house that other folks done slept on, throw them away. Get rid of them. If you are, because long time ago, people would burn up mattresses and stuff. You know, you having bad luck and shit. Things ain't going right. I mean, like really bad luck. You may have to burn your mattress or get rid of your mattress because all that same, like we go in, we say, oh, you know, I'm gonna do a house cleanse. I'm gonna clean my house up, get this jinx out of here and stuff, and then turn around and sleep on the same jinx bed. The goddamn mattress got to goddamn go. Ani said the hyena wasn't doing anything but pacing. Not one sound did it make. Oh, okay, that's a spy. Oh, Amit said yes, they train us to kill people. Okay, well, I read that. Lips and froze. How you doing, Mama? Do you know about the witches' holiday, August 1st, called? Uh, I can't even pronounce that. No, I have not. Anybody else have? And if you have lips and froze information, let us know about that. The moon and Mercury say in some of my travels, I have had different bodies and I was inside someone else's. I had read that already. Um, Chris says the hyena was probably saying, "What the fuck you doing here?"
We can brush by people in other time zones and space zones and stuff, just barely brush by them. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have lovers. Like a lot of people are here, and they, you like, I cannot find my soulmate. You know what I'm saying? And those people that feel like they are you. You're looking for yourself in someone else. Some of them are in other time zones, other space zones and stuff. They're not here with us. They made a movie about that, where this lady and man was in two different dimensions, sharing the same space in a house, and every so often they could see each other, and they fell in love. So some souls, it's just like you could compare it to countries. Like, over here is the United States, and then Cuba is over there in Cuba, and we all separated by borders. You know what I'm saying? And and we can't get to each other. It's sort of like that with space and time zones too. So how to say, I experience sleep paralysis when my physical body tries to wake before my astral body completely settles. Oh, okay. Amit says Project Oak Tree. Ooh, I gotta come back and read that. Project Oak Tree, y'all. I just want to let y'all know I cannot comment on any of my channels, honey. I mean, there's a YouTube moderator, not my moderator here, Chris and Jackie and Doc. Now, not them, but I'm talking about YouTube has its own moderators. Every time I comment on my channel, they remove it. So I said that because I can't post links. Like, I would love to post a link of what you said on my channel so people can go and research it. But if I post it, they're going to take it down. Project Oak Tree. Do not forget that, y'all. The Moon and Mercury said lots of people think you can only be the gender you are now in past lives, but I don't think that's true at all. Oh no, you can be any gender. Sometimes I think you can come back and be a dog or a cat or a bird, or be something like that in a whole nother time zone. Chrissy said, my friend had a dream she was being murdered by someone she loved and trusted. She said it felt so real. Her husband woke her up saying she was crying in her sleep. I do believe, like I said, there are other copies of. They call them our doppelgangers. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty much in their own reality with the same setups we have. You know what I'm saying? My doppelganger got the same dress I got on right now. I got a blue dress on. She's over on her end. Sometimes it can be a war. That's why I said during a time collapse, a timeline collapse, that can be particularly dangerous. And that timeline collapse is nothing necessarily physical that can be witnessed here by all, because everybody in a whole different consciousness, you know what I'm saying? But it can be witnessed with the person who has ascended to a certain point where they may have a war between the doppelganger. Meaning that on that timeline, it might be time for Sister Good to go. But Sister Good done figured out you over here. She might want you to go. That's what they call it, the evil twin. And sometimes, people are at war with their copy. Now, why I said all of that, I don't know. Okay, so she it may be something, and you have to be careful. Chrissy, she need to be careful because her doppelganger can try to switch the timeline. Yeah, flip the script like they always say. You be enduring it instead of her. I've had some timelines, honey, where I had been what you call it, jackknifed by an 18 wheeler. Pipes have fallen on me. Huge pipes. I was in a dumpster looking around for something and found my own body in there with this particular gown, and I took that gown and I threw that away. And a particular shirt I had on, I fell and broke my back on a banister I fell down a banister thing, and I fell, and I remember just looking, my arms spread it out because I could, my head would move, my neck would move, but not the rest of my body. And I remember just stretching out, looking at my arms and stuff, and I could see straight into the sky. And then another one where I just was in a truck, got in my truck. Well, let's put it like this: I got in a truck, and somebody I know just drove straight on off the street. And I remember just hollering. I could hear this like demonic voice hollering with me because I knew that, what was coming after it wasn't good. But these are different timelines of your doppelgangers. I don't think it's just one. I think it's multiple ones, and you can experience their death depending on where you are in your consciousness. You can experience their deaths through, your dream states or your travels or what have you. And some of them, they if they are aware of you, they'll try to switch places with you. Okay, okay, okay. Astro said, "Mama, there is also a meteor shower going on tonight. For real? What now? What that at?" Honey said, "Mama, it's the business." Amit says, "We're not crazy. The brain invaders are crazy, twisted beyond repair." Okay. I Gabby said they have a lower vibration mind. Tiffany said, "I want to tell you that you two keep sending me messages, overlaying your video advising me to stay away, making it very complicated to keep you on my big screen. What you do?" Astro says, "Yay, Chris, there are actually two meteor showers converging with each other. Money falling from the sky. Ooh, sounds like it's going to be some blessings." Tiffany, oh, and I always feel like meteor showers are the seeds from the actual galaxy. So expect to see new things, new life, like new species of life and stuff that you've never seen. You're gonna see new insects, new animals, and all of that. You're gonna hear scientists talking about this new stuff because they ain't nothing but seeds. That's all. Ani said, "There's nothing wrong with you, Mama. The truth hurts because so many have forgotten who they are." Ani said, "Black moon on July 31st. Y'all, I ain't never heard of a black moon in my life. When I did that video, Black Moon, y'all, it's just, I can't stop talking about the multiple trolls and the invasions, the inside job that was attacking the video and stole quite a few views. I really want to know more about this black moon now. So Hava say, "You sharing your experiences with us makes me so grateful to have found you on here years ago. I don't have anyone around to relate to me, but you, Mama, always hit the nail on the head." I just got through saying that to somebody today. We just hit the nail on the head. The Moon and Mercury say, "I feel the same way. Sometimes I can't relate to most of my family or just anyone." Amit says, "They're just jealous is all because we can create and they can't." That's true. We are the extroverts. We're the extroverts. They're the introverts. Introverts always steal from extroverts. I've been having that going on for a minute. Like if some people try to talk to introverts, try to talk like me, and so I say, "Hey y'all." I have a habit of saying y'all, but most people say y'all. Hello y'all. What are you all going to do, y'all? But I say y'all, and I've heard the introverts sit up and try to mimic and say it the same way I say it. Repeat my stories over and over again. Just do anything and everything I do. Those are your introverts. Introverts steal from the extroverts. Extroverts are source players. As the lady I like to go and see what her name. I want to give her her props. What her name is Quartz Crystal. I think her name is Quartz Crystal. She always talk about source players. Introverts are not source players. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just who they are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We are the introverts. All right, let me back this up now. We are the introverts. The extroverts are the people who need creations. They need us to create things for them. The extroverts need us. They take energy from us. Okay, introverts, we get our energy from source. Okay, we are the source players. We source look us like she said. Source players can give birth to extroverts. I have two extroverts. I gave birth to two extroverts and one introvert. You see what I'm saying? See? So it just depends because why? Because their father is somewhat of an extrovert. He's quiet, but he's very extroverted, meaning that he don't have source. Source doesn't necessarily come. He's gifted in some areas, but he don't get source information. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what makes us so tired to be around extroverts because they're always pulling on our energy and they are always adapting and adopting whatever we do, our creation. They steal our ideas before we can say it. I can say, "Hey, look, I'm at 10:30. I'm gonna be on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel." They will run and they will book something like that, and they want to be on the channel at that time. So you going live, they're going live when you going live. I can say, hey, look, at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna be on the Spirit Tree Nima channel. 6 o'clock, they're starting theirs. They borrow they can't help it. They can't help it. And I'm not talking about them, but it is what it is. You know, you're their source of what? Information. It's all good. Okay. Lady Gemini says when folks don't understand what another person's viewpoint, they dismiss it as crazy. That's right. We've been taught that. We've been taught that source information is crazy. We've been taught that the only information that is relevant is what is on the news and what is in textbooks. That's it. Anything else is crazy. Larry Gator said, my leg is wounded now. I wondered why. I must have been in a fight in my dream. One night, I killed a guy and my finger was hurt the next morning. I think we are going to another timeline. Gail says, I've always been told, Gail, shut up. Watch your mouth. I know what you mean. Me too. Chrissy said, you're here for us all. You are here to help us. You're very special. We love you. I'm the black sheep too. Is this the Chrissy? Is this the Chrissy I know? Tell me, is this the Chrissy I know? Hey Tank. Tank said, Tank, where you been? Tank says, so a few times when I got really sick, I waited for a minute to see if reality morphed and changed. And when it didn't, I knew I was still alive and still in this world. Tiffany said, okay, I try again to simply say that my YouTube on 2 phones and TVs are cutting you off, sending me messages, overlaying your screen warning me to stay away or out. YouTube has gone too far. Say what? Say that again. Let me read this again. Tiffany said, okay, I try again to simply say that my YouTube on 2 phones and TV are cutting you off, sending me messages, overlaying your screen, warning me to stay away or out. YouTube has gone too far. So now who is putting that on there like that? Empress says, that's me with my family. You're called for something extraordinary. It's just funny how, my videos are just like me just talking about things that other people don't want to talk about. Nothing in my videos is explicit as far as pornography or anything, or trafficking children, or violence, fighting and cutting up and blood scratching and all of that, you know what I'm saying, and
torturing people. And it's just odd that, people who do those kind of things get a pass. I mean, I've seen people naked and making their booties jump and pop. That I mean, where are we going with all of this? I do not know what this is. It just seems like unity is a crime here now. Unity is a crime. People sharing source information is a crime. Nothing I have said or nothing I have done, especially on the Black Supermoon video, is a crime. Nothing. None of it is a crime. You understand? And nothing in that video will hurt or harm anyone. Nothing on this video will hurt or harm anyone. It's just a bunch of people who have like minds just coming together talking about different possibilities. I'll never understand it. Please, somebody help me understand this. What is wrong? Tay said we were probably all the black sheep. All the spiritual people I know say they were the black sheep. Yeah, we were the witches too. They were murdering us too. Just because we were sharing like-minded ideas and coming together and enjoying each other. So we had to die because we refused to be like the extroverts. We refused to be like the normal people. The people who follow who dance to the drum, the beat of somebody else's drum. This is a society that murders, kill, and destroy, admonish, and alienate people who refuse to dance to the rhythm of the drum. Thank you, Empress, for that. Thank you, Tank. Lady Gemini says she the black sheep of both of her family. Emmett says, I'm definitely the black sheep. I'm okay with it. Lady Gemini said, I found out that my aunt who is deceased is a light worker. She understood me. Empress Wise says, yet I bet when crazy things happen in their lives, they come looking for you because they know you know. Chrissy said, been feeling something for sure. Hey, Pamela, how you doing? Astro said, it's spinning on my TV screen, but not my phone yet. So I want y'all to see, because a lot of people think I'm making it up. They think I'm making this up when I'm saying, look, this is an inside job. None of this is coincidental, okay? Inside work. Because I would definitely, if it was not for them trying to make sure my videos and stuff go nowhere, I would go viral. Like I say, they doctor views, they calibrate views, they can put a cap on views, and it's all real. You understand? It's real. Like I say, this could definitely go viral because there's a lot of people searching for this, but they don't want them to find it. It's all good. I am just blessed to be able to have this platform called YouTube to be able to let you all know, hey, you ain't crazy. I've been seeing the same damn thing. You all are letting me know, no, you ain't crazy. We've been noticing the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It would just be good if we had our own group where we can just discuss whatever we want without a third party monitoring and listening. I can understand a third party monitoring and listening to things where people may be suicidal, violent, and may pop off and do anything. But just because people are having a simple discussion on, lucid dreaming, reality shifts, hoodoo, magic, or whatever. Come on, let's get real. Let's let the masses grow into ascension. Let them go. Let my people go. That's what Moses would say. Let my people go. Let them go. Come on now. Come on, YouTube. Let them have it. Let the people have what they're seeking. It's not going to hurt them. I said because we had gotten up to 60, almost 60 some people, and they had to come in and manually do something to that. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my videos was going. I mean, that video Black Supermoon was moving fast until a point they had to take some of that. They took some of my views from me. They got them. They got those. Okay, Astro say it's spinning on the TV, but not the phone. I want to know what you mean when they said don't watch this, Astro. That wasn't you, Astro. That was someone else that said that. And it's crazy. You got to have more than one device to watch me. But I do recommend that for people who really want to listen to my content. You may have to have your cell phone, your TV, your tablet, and your desktop, laptop going. I mean, it's just the truth. Tank says she had to refresh the page. They don't want those numbers to grow. They don't want it. They promote some and they block others. The moon and Mercury said was lagging a little bit. Amit said, Hulk, smash the likes. Y'all please smash the likes before they start buying dislikes. But if you do want to buy dislikes, whoever that was that bought them in the last chat, you're welcome to contribute to me anyway you would like to. If you like to buy dislikes, thank you. You want to buy some likes or hit the like button, thank you, because all of that energy is coming to me. I like Doc. Doc said, don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about the fact they talking about you. She said that you want them to talk about you. You want somebody to talk. She says best they talking than not say anything at all. Because I remember a lot of superstars, a lot of stars that people were talking about, and ain't nobody talking about them no more. They dead. You may as well just say they dead. If ain't nobody talking about you, you dead. You understand? So say whatever you want, as long as you ain't threatening me or my family. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't talking about pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We good. Say whatever you please. Lips and Froze said, why is one talking about August 1st, Huge Witches Day? Oh, wait. What way is one? Way is no one talking about? Oh, okay, I got you. She was saying, why is no one talking about August 1st? You know why? Because they don't know about it. I wouldn't have known nothing about it if I hadn't looked at Lisa Cabribra's channel. I wouldn't have known about it. But I felt like something was coming because something with their things have been kind of like strange. You know? Gail said, do we even know the moon that we have is our moon? That's true. I thought about that. I'm like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. How we know this ain't no rogue situation showing up? Don't be surprised if you look up there and find more than one moon, because it's like China trying to prepare their people for something. China trying to say, hey, we put that up in there. And no daggone well they probably didn't. Amit says, August 1st is a big witches day. We all work together to make out the evil witchcraft. I'll do some wizard work on them now to stop them before it even starts. Okay. I'm wearing a robe, and I'm going to be walking with my staff that day, because I got my staff anointed. Emmett said, please threaten to, people threaten to send military on me, police, military, everyone on me. Then they attack me. I attack back, though. They didn't win. Okay. That stuff be real. I know what you're talking about. I used to have federal agents on my front porch. And when you tell people that, they say, oh, she just crazy. They know who you are. They know. And I'm not even sure if these people are physical beings. The men in black they talk about. Are they really physical beings? Paying you a visit? Lady Gemini said, anytime the weather can be manipulated, I believe that our solar system can be as well. That's right. Empress said, go ahead, admit this. Go ahead, Amit. That's deep. Amit says at Gail, yes, she has been restored. Uh-oh. Empress says she's not hearing the stream. Okay, they talking about Astro. That's some powerful energy, says Chris. Okay, Lips and Froze is talking about the witch's holiday. She says not evil. I cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry. Uh, Amit says at Empress, I am the beast of the Bible. Revelations. LOL. I terrify these fools. It's hilarious because I'm not even mean. I can be if needed though. I took down child sex slavery yesterday. Aziza said my mom's been having nightmares for about a week. She's being affected by this transformation a lot, like I say. It'll be interesting to know her natal chart and everything, her star sign. You understand? Because it's going to be affecting people weirdly. They ain't doing nothing but going up there tampering with some, like it could, like she was Gail was saying, it could be a rogue star. We don't know. Oh, Liama having problem with her stream. Oven roasted vegetables, says the moon and Mercury. Hey Gianna, how you doing? Ooh, it's so many comments. Ooh, y'all, it's so many comments. Hey, Empress says, Mama, we on the same page about the staffs. Okay. Yeah. I guess you're talking about what I'm talking about. I might be totally talking about something different, but I just do believe with all my heart that, um, that all that stuff I've been going through is an inside job. It's definitely inside work. It's inside work, and like I say, I'm cool with it. I'm here. I got a channel. I mean, I'm borrowing a channel that I don't really have any say so over. You understand? I can't really comment and say what I want to say, but that's it's better than nothing. I want y'all to follow me on Facebook. I'm Venita Davis on Facebook. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure I do another live stream. I did a live stream yesterday on that channel. I mean, on my Facebook. I'm gonna start doing lives on Facebook. I still hadn't gotten into IG, but I cannot make this my only outlet. This has just got to be one of them, as I see that there are some people who in some high places don't want me here. But I ain't going to leave because they don't have the final say so. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the final say so, but they do seem to have like some little powers to manipulate comments and stuff, make the videos spin, do little things like that. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, because we're gonna look, just not to listen to me. Y'all gonna have to, increase your repertoire of peoples, who are discussing this type of content and stuff like that. You got to go to other what you want to call it. You got to find other social media outlets that are offering this information and stuff. Go to Facebook and get this information. Go to IG and get this information. Go to Periscope and get this information. Get it all before they cut it out. Hello? Yes, Astro, I want to do one. You got to show me how to set it up. I want to do a Discord, but when I put the software on my computer, it don't never do now. I don't see nothing but a black screen. I wish you would show me how to do it. Moon and Mercury said someone was talking about making us a Discord server. I wish somebody would do something because, see, I don't know too much about computers. I want a Discord server. It's hard to get them. I also want a podcast, and I really don't even know how to even start a podcast. How do you even, please, somebody here show me how to start a podcast so I can take a lot of this that I'm talking about over to the podcast, and then we can get deeper into this. without having to worry about, being monitored to an extent. You maybe say something as harmless as avocados. If you take an avocado and you put it under your bed for 3 days, and a dinosaur will pop out of the seed once you take the seed and put it in some water and put some dinosaur juice on it. You know what I'm saying? To be able to talk like that, we might have to find another place that don't mind free radio or something. I mean, when I say free, I'm not talking about not paying your money for it, but free freedom of speech radio, where you won't have to worry about, oh, I'm gonna lose my such and such and such because I was talking about the avocado can give birth to a dinosaur. Y'all see what I'm saying? And then I can pretty much choose you all and exclude others who would give me trouble. Get them out. Veve said, hey, Veve. Veve said, I honestly don't think it is our moon. Y'all know I get thinking like that too. Just go ahead on and tell us. Don't be honest with us. And tell us that, that some other country, like Russia, I don't know, okay, done came in and blocked your satellite called the moon. Or just go ahead on and just be honest that you're warring with somebody. That's how come. And it's interesting because those people said they're going to get over there to Area 51 and find out what's going on back there. And it's funny, it's all on the same date. My facts might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. Thank you, Chris. Chris said, thank you guys so much for 45 likes and 49 viewers. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Chris said, Aziza, yes, I've grown up always being the odd child out, and I never knew what caused it until I grew up and found my magic. That's what made people act different around me. Yup. I agree with y'all. Aziza said, I'm watching you on my cell phone, but I also got you on my living room TV. Somebody else said they have to do that one spinning while the other one ain't. And I'm like, okay. And then let's talk about it. We need to talk about this. A lot of this stuff is just not YouTube. We can fuss, oh, this is YouTube. A lot of it ain't. What do I mean about that? Excuse me, y'all. Look, look. Y'all ever seen them old pear-shaped? They say they sort of like squash. Those old pear-shaped looking squash, green ones. They bitter. I don't like them. They got a bitter taste to them. I ain't getting no more of those. Unless y'all tell me that I let it get too ripe or something. But some of this stuff that's going on, because we had a presence going on in that room. I told y'all about that. As we was trying to come up with different names, we wanted to name the group and stuff. And a lot of what is going on is that we may have a visitor, an interdimensional visitor that can come in and affect live streams, like making them spin and stuff like that. So they may want to communicate in their own way. Some of them may be angry, and they can manipulate real physical people with power. Like, it can be somebody in there to have the power to take views, increase views in that position. They can use those. They can utilize these physical beings that are weak. They can utilize them to do all kind of things for them, So like I say, when I say an inside job, I'm not just necessarily saying, oh, it's YouTube, it's YouTube, it's YouTube. Somebody at YouTube can be manipulated. Yeah. I ain't got no business snacking this time. But I'm just eating on some of this, a little bit of this squash, and then I'm going to leave this alone, y'all. Pardon me, okay? I don't recommend y'all do nothing like this. Don't do this, okay? I'm eating a mushroom. Mushrooms taste like meat when they saute. Oh, Veve said, when you have to refresh, it's stealing your watch time. However, it is playing ads on your content. Oh, I wonder why they playing ads on this content when I have not added ads to it. And I have on some other ones. Okay, so we got most of all of us in here are black sheeps. Yep. Uh-huh. They said, well, they could probably consider us an occult. A cult, I'm sorry, because a cult is a group of like-minded people creating a culture. So actually, America is probably a cult too. It's all cultivating a culture. Okay. Okay. Hey, old angels. Mm, mm. Y'all, it's so much on here to read. Ooh, Lord. I'm going to have a good time reading this right here. And we done gone into an hour. Hey, Fairy Goddess, how you doing? Fairy Goddess said, I met a woman shapeshifted right in front of me into 4 different beings. Said her eyes was laser red. Now, you couldn't even get nobody else to believe that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just where you are and where you at that particular moment. Other folks might not have been able to see that. That's just like my daughter. My daughter was no more than 12 or 13. And I was talking to this lady, and I didn't see nothing wrong with her, but my daughter was like, she was like horrified. And she had a hand over her mouth. And I said, why are you doing that? She said, Mama, the lady had ants crawling all over her face. I didn't see that. But she saw ants crawling over the woman's face. I'm telling y'all, reality is not sound. I was saying this on the last video, okay? This is how I feel, for the record. I'm inside my kitchen right now, okay? I am almost convinced the fact that I'm not there at the moment at the beach, and my reality at this moment is non-existent. And I know what y'all gonna say, duh. Well, of course it doesn't exist. You're not there. What I'm saying, we could be creating these places when we go there. You understand? The beach is not real until I create it. I'm going to go there because that is the place and the space to be able to create the ocean. The store right now does not exist until I go to the place where I can go and create it. So we're continuously creating all of these timelines as we go. You understand? ER Will, how you doing? ER Will said I'm going there right now. Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about going to somebody's channel. Gotcha. How you doing, ER Will? Mm-mm. What? Fair Goddess, what you say? A red-eyed demon. Please go and do your research, family. She was dead. What you talking about? Okay, you okay? Astro says she set up the Discord. Now, how would that work? I mean, what do we do from there? I mean, like, how would we get to it? I'm not familiar with it. Oh, Will says not so good, Mama. They're messing with me at work. All black women. Girl, where is your gree bag? Where's your spirit bag? Where's that? Cause it gonna get hard. It's really gonna get hard. Because like I said, I had you missed it. I had an incident earlier today where I had to go and clench. I almost had to put it in my mouth. My spirit bag. I almost had to put that thing in my mouth. It was so bad. What I mean is this right here. The fire department was over there because they said they thought it was a fire. That link will take you to Discord. Then you just sign up with your email. Which link? Which link would take us there? Wheels. Yeah, you need to get a spirit bag. I said, well, what I want to do is have a live stream showing you all how from a step by step process of how to make your own spirit bags. They will protect you. They're good. Deborah, what you laughing at? What you laughing at? Oh, I Deborah laughing at me because I said I almost had to put it in my mouth. I sure did. I almost had to eat that damn bag when that damn fire department showed up. Ooh, it's funny because they were all like, they were just laughing about it, and everything. They thought it was funny, especially when that guy got to stomping on the smoke. I'm like, dude, you gonna stomp on some smoke? I mean, it was just barely a little smoke on the ground. Goodness. I can't see the link. I think they take links out the channel. Astro, on my end, I can't see no link. I don't think they allow you to put them in. I don't think they allow you to put them links in here. They did. Let me see if I can even okay, some messages such as live chat not at all. See, even on here, I can't even much I can't even chat. Share. Uh-huh. I can't even on my cell phone, I can't even text. I can't even text y'all. They won't let you text up in there. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Ooh, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead on and turn on in. We gotta find a way so we can get the Discord from Astro. So you can I tell you what, when this video uploads to YouTube, you can put it down there in the comment section. That's if the YouTube moderator, the one that's over all of us, the one that's over Chris, over Jackie, over Flowerbomb, over Malika, who else is Tiddly Fisher, the ones over all of them, you understand? They do have the ability to remove comments. So if it's gone, it's because they're removing comments. Because they do remove comments. I've had like a whole bunch of comments and they be missing. The reason why they're missing is because they go in there and take them down. Just because they can. Okay. Okay, now so If you all don't mind, please rate and subscribe, and I will be back in just a little bit, okay? Okay, we'll be looking for that link, okay? Just go ahead and put it in the comment section. I'm Astro on this video. Okay, bye-bye. Now I'm trying to see how do I get out of this. Any idea what to do? Bye-bye.